Adams State College. Great stories begin here.
Get a rhythm when you hit the blues. Come on, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Johnny, Bigay, Yazi, Benali, Cash. And of course there was that guy, he always thanked the Navajos for making his career, and he'd be doing stuff like this. Every self-respecting Navajo sings this guy. Everybody knows you've been stepping on my toes, and I'm getting pretty tired of it. Keep me stepping out of line, and I'm messing with my mind. If you had any sense, you quit. Ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, said I was the only man in this whole world. Now you better do something, cause then you'll find you got the only daddy that'll walk the line. See, there must be some Navajos in the house. Then, of course, way out there in the boonies, Navajo country, we're talking more boonies than Alamosa. I mean, this is a town compared to where I came from. There's no music stores. And when you don't have a music store and you want to play guitar, you learn how to play guitar with the top 4 strings, because the bottom ones always break and there's no music store. You have to drive to Phoenix or E string. So you learn how to play with 3 strings. For years, 15, 20 years, I thought guitars only had 3 strings, so we'll be doing stuff like this. And then I heard Wolfman Jack, this old geezer, some of you may remember him, from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. K-O-A-M-A. Oh, he would go. So that's the first English word I learned, because Navajo is my first language. So I thought, oh, was English. And me doing stuff like this. And oh, my old grandma would be way out in the boonies in our traditional shade house going like this. 80-year-old Navajo woman. She liked rock and roll. I'm deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans. Back up in the woods from all the evergreens. There stood a log cabin made of earth and wood, where a country boy lived named Johnny B. Good, who never ever learned to read or write so well, but he played his guitar just like a ringing a bell. And Grandma would be going, "Ya the Latskito," which translates to, "Come on, man, speed it up." And she'd count it off in Navajo. Speed us up a little bit, man. We're on the boonies. Traditional Navajo shade house. Chaha-oh. He used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack. Was underneath the tree by the railroad track. Old listeners are watching sitting in the shade and strumming to the rhythm that the drivers made. People passing by, they stop and say, "Oh my, but a little country boy can play." Go, Johnny, go, go. Can you sing that? Okay, participation. Go, Johnny, go, go. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute here. You sound like old sheep. Old sheep go, bah, bah. And when you sing without your heart in it, that's what you sound like. Chance number 2. Go, Johnny, go, go. There you go. I'm proud of Adams, man. Adams. Go, Johnny, go, go. Not sure, huh? Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, go, Johnny, be good. Then my uncle, who didn't speak English, would be going like this. Hey, yanga, hey, yanga, hey, yanga, hey, yanga, we are, hey, yanga, hey, yanga, we are, hey, yanga, hey, yanga. So we get down 3 streams at the shade house at my grandmother's house, way out in the boonies on the Navajo Nation. His mama used to tell him someday you'll be a man, you will be the leader. Okay, that's enough. Song is the doorway to being in harmony. Song is a prayer. Song is ceremony. And I want to talk a little bit about those 3 items today, as soon as I get rid of this is Betsy. Say hello, Betsy. She really likes it when I caress her neck and tickle her belly button. Some of you ladies are like that too, huh? Yeah, I like that. So, my uncle taught me, always have a song in your heart. That's basic Navajo teaching. Because the ceremony is prayer, make you feel good. When you're sad, it brings you up. When you're lonely, it feels like someone's there with you. And you'd be going, hey, na, ya, na, yo, ya, na, yo, hey, na, ya. You know, and Navajos, they dance like this. Hey, na, ya, ya. You can imagine 300 Navajos even scared John Wayne. Dancing like that. And I remember I'd be, do you have a Safeway here? Okay, in Flagstaff, Arizona, there was a Safeway. I was this tall. I was a little boy. My name was Jimmy, but my grandma couldn't say M, so she called me Jenny. Jenny, go get the water. I hated it. You know, the first boy named Jenny. So I'd be this tall, Flagstaff, Arizona, at Safeway. And as you all know, the reason why it's called Safeway is because when you step on the black pad, the door opens, right? First automatic doors. So here I would be, little Navajo boy. I've been taught to have my song in my heart. And I've been going, hey, nah, yeah, and I'd dance onto the black pad and the doors would open. And I'd be thinking, man, Navajos have power. Navajos have power. And in wintertime, we'd have yay bache. It's a kind of a ceremony. And the songs go, and I'd be doing it at a Safeway, you know. And I'd get onto the black pad, the doors would open, and I'd be going, wow, Navajos have power. And so I carry a song in my heart. And that's when I started singing. And of course, Elvis Presley was one of my favorite singers too, because man knew how to put it down. And the earlier fellow talked about the Hollywood beat. Very true. One of my favorite pastimes is watching old Western movies. And the reason why is because I get to complain. I get to complain because all the Indians are white people. The chief's a white guy, the princess is a white girl, all the Indians are white guys, and when they're dancing, they're going like that, you know, and the beat is and he'd throw gunpowder into the fire, right? That's Hollywood movies, stereotypes. And so it's a little bit different than, if you could imagine 100 Navajos singing that, scared John Wayne. Those of you who don't know John Wayne, he's the guy that could kill 100 Indians with one bullet. Did all the time in the movies. So, song is a doorway.
to being in harmony. It's prayer. It's ceremony. Now, when I'm talking this way, I'm talking Navajo teachings and Navajo philosophies. Each tribe has their own teachings. We're in the same area, but we have different kinds of stories and teachings. So I don't want you to go, well, Indians are like this. You know, that'd be like meeting one Spanish guy from Spain going, oh, Europeans say hola. Doesn't work that way. So we all have our own greetings and language. And we have classical music with Navajo people. Navajo classical music is the holy songs, the songs from the holy people. And it's used in ceremonies to heal. And it is the spiritual literature of the Navajo people. Some practitioners of the Navajo way of life spend 30, 40, 50, 60 years learning the practice of healing among the Navajo people. The Navajo way of life, it has client-centered therapy. Recognize that, you psychology students. We have client-centered therapy. We have group process therapy. We have herbal therapy. We have humor therapy. And we have music therapy. And everybody gets involved. It really sounds like some new stuff here in the last 20, 30 years, right? Well, we've been doing it for hundreds of years. It's called Sa'ahnare, and I want you to learn that phrase today. And again, I do it by syllables, okay? Don't be shy, because I learned English, you can learn Navajo. Sa, ah, na, re, Sa'ahnare. If I don't see your lips moving, I want to bring you up on stage. So if you don't want to speak, just fake it. Sa. Ah, she's not moving. I don't see the lips moving. Sa. Ah. Na. Re. Sa-na re. That is the first half of Navajo philosophy of life. It's the male philosophy. It has all the male teachings in it. There's male ceremonies and the songs. Sa'ahnare, translated, means the search for old age. Sa'ahnare, say it. The search for old age. The second half of the Navajo philosophy of life is Be'ehojon. Say it. Be. Ho. Not ho. Ho. Jon. Be'ehojon. Okay, yeah, I always stumble over that. I don't know why. It must be like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Okay. Be. Say it with conviction. Be. There you go. Huh. John. John. Okay. That means in beauty. And it's the female philosophy of life. And when you get Sa'ahnare, the male philosophy of life, and Be'ehojon, the female philosophy of life, and join, it is the beauty way of life, the philosophy of the Navajo life. Sa'ahnare, Be'ehojon, say it. Sa'ahnare, Be'ehojon, Sa'ahnare, Be'ehojon. And if some of you ever wondered what a Navajo chant is like, what a Navajo prayer is like, I just showed you. That's the way it is. The practitioner of Sa'ahnare, Be'ehojon, will say a phrase. You will repeat it. Of course, there's more words and there's more stories in the prayers and the song and ceremony. But the strategy is that way. I want to go with it. I want to go a couple of minutes with you with it, okay? Just repeat after me. And he goes a lot faster than I'm going. Sa'ahnare. Be'ehojon. Sa'ahnare. Be'ehojon. Some of you are not keeping up. You got to keep up. Because there's like 1,000 to 1,500 words in some of these prayers. And so he's going like, 85, 86 miles an hour, you know, and you can't be going, Saanare, you know, it's got to be going boom, Saanare, Saanare. Saanare. And who's ever exaggerating, that's perfect. Saanare. Saanare. Okay, if you can imagine doing 1,000 to 1,500 words in a prayer, following someone praying like that, then you know you have just a slight idea of how some of our prayers go. So you've experienced a little bit of Navajo, and it's cool, isn't it? Now you know what that's a far cry from hoya, right? Right. Navajo classical music is the holy song. It's the spiritual literature of the Navajo, and it's reserved for the ceremonies. And life, enough, as Navajos call it. Say it, enough. Life is a ceremony. When you have sang those songs and you've danced those dances, prayed those prayers, you've been a part of ceremony. You've been a part of life. Life in beauty. Say it. Say it with conviction. When you leave this room tonight, I want you to know those 8 syllables. What did you do tonight? Oh, I learned about Okay, now you're going to learn how to sing a song. Navajo song. That way you don't have to go hi-ya, or go up to the some school mascot with the Indian mascot going, you know how they do it with the hatchets? Here's your part. I made your part easy. It's in English. Hey, boss, hey, boss. Hey, boss, hey, boss. Sheep. From right here where you just ate the crackers. The crackers and lemonade is right here. That's where you come from, right? Hey, boss, hey, boss. Hey, boss, hey, boss. There you go. When I point at you, I want you to sing it 4 times. Hey, boss, hey, boss. Hey, boss, hey, boss. Hey, boss, hey, boss. Hey, boss, hey, boss. Hey, boss. All right. You didn't even go down low, so it's cool. Okay, here we go. Navajos, when they sing, they go. I don't see them do it in church. I've been to some Christian churches. I've never seen the priest go, okay. Hey, hey, young, hey, young, hey, oh, yo, ho, oh, oh, hey, oh, yo, ho, oh, yeah, hey, young, hey, oh, yo, ho, oh, oh, hey, oh, yo, ho, oh, yeah, hey, young, bishop, hey, ya, hade, super, say, assertion, hey, ani, hey, not this one, no, they, na, ya, hey, boss, hey, boss, hey, boss, hey, boss. Hey, boss, hey, boss. Hey, boss, hey, boss. And I shadow should say, hey, oh, ho, oh, hey, oh, ho, hey, young, hey, young, agitated, only pretty girl, God, the Navajo. Now, only for God, call this, let's look at the Anabanasha. Hey, boss, hey, boss. And I nation daily, and a banana shot, oh, she say, hey, oh, ho, oh, oh, hey, oh, ho, oh, hey, young, give yourselves a hand. That was good. Okay, your first test. All together now. Okay, your second test. Cool, cool, cool. I like this. Makes me feel good that I learned English. Of course, you think that you were just going to sit in your chairs, huh? Not. I want you to learn how to dance. Yeah. Okay, I want you to line up 2 by 2s up this aisle and up this aisle. This aisle, I want you facing this way. This aisle, I want you facing that way. 2 by 2. Man, woman, or woman, woman. Never man, man. Right now, come on, come on, come on. No, don't just stare at me. Crazy Indian, what's he making us do now? Okay, 2 by 2. The man is on the left side. Okay, you don't have to do it, but it would be great if you did. Because participation is life. If you don't participate, you're going to be going, gosh, I wish I did it. Can we move this gentleman over here so that or is he going to dance? Oh, cool. Good. Okay, watch my feet. When you dance, I want you to dance out of the exit and come back into the exit and then dance around here, okay? Okay, now, look, watch this. Watch this. When you get behind the wall, just because I can't see you, don't stop dancing because I can see through walls. There's an S on my chest. Okay, here it is. Come here. Can you help me, please? Yeah. This young lady and I are going to dance. The other way. There you go. Okay, a piece of cake. It's just like this. See that? Piece of cake, huh? Go to the right. To the right. Okay. All right. Now, the key to this is keep to the beat. Okay, I can tell when you're out of beat because you look like a piston engine and your heads are going like this. If you do it correctly, every one of your heads will be going at the same time. Okay? So if you feel yourself going, you're out of beat. Okay? Here we go. We're going to try it. Ready? Okay, this group here, you're going out the exit, back into the exit. This group here, you're going this way, and out the exit, back into the exit. So we're going the circle. Here we go. Hey, hey, young, hey, hey, young, hey, oh, hey, yo, ho, oh, oh, hey, oh, hey, yo, ho, oh, hey, hey, young, hey, oh, hey, yo, ho, oh, oh, hey, oh, hey, yo, ho, oh, wait, oh, wait, this man here needs a partner. Will you go down there? Oh, this one needs a partner too. Over here, sound lady, right here, partner. Hey, hey, young, hey, young, hey, oh, hey, yo, ho, oh, oh, hey, oh, hey, yo, ho, oh, hey, young, fish the crank, young, nay, silver state construction, nay, honey, not this one, low, okay, stop. Everybody behind the wall, get where you can see me. Give them some room so they can see in here from behind the wall. Okay, stay where you are. Don't move. Okay. You can add a little pizzazz, maybe do a 45 turn, maybe do a little more knee action. Try not to do the hips, because if you go too far, your prostitute area. Your, come and take my body now area. In our culture, so just you kind of have to be not too exuberant, but enough to look good and look proud. And some of you were smiling. That is good. This is the dance of life. Let's go. Hey, hey, young, hey, hey, young, hey, oh, hey, yo, ho, oh, oh, hey, oh, hey, yo, ho, oh, hey, hey, young, hey, oh, hey, yo, ho, oh, oh, hey, oh, hey, yo, ho, oh, hey, hey, young, hey, boss, hey, boss, hey, boss, hey, boss, hey, boss, hey, boss, and I, and a shot, those you stay, yeah, hey, oh, oh, way yo ho, oh, oh, hey, oh, way yo ho, oh, way yo, hey, young, stop. Okay, now, the important part of this dance is stopping on time. Okay, watch. Hey, young, huh? See that? Now, you see how I exaggerate that one syllable? Hey, young, huh? See that? Let's see how many of you can stop on time. Okay? That's where the money is. You can win. Okay, here we go. Hey, young, I just can't deny the show me a pretty girl got the Navajo. Now we'll need got a coolness, best look great on the buttons. Hey, boss, hey, boss. Hey, boss, hey, boss. The Danish and Dahlia on a button shot, don't you say, yeah, hey, oh, way, yo, ho, oh, oh, hey, oh, way, yo, ho, oh, way, yo, hey, young, young. How many heard it? How many heard it but couldn't stop? Okay, one more chance. Here we go. Hey, young, I just can't deny this only a pretty girl got the Navajo. Hey, young. Okay, I can tell this is tutor time. Here we go. Hey, dance. Hey, young. Okay. Hey, young, stop. Hey, young, stop. Hey, young, stop. Hey, young, stop. Okay, here we go. Hey, young, young, hey, oh, way, yo, ho, oh, oh, hey, oh, way, yo, ho, oh, way, hey, young, hey, oh, way, yo, ho, oh, oh, hey, oh, way, yo, ho, oh, way, hey, young, I saw some of you stop. Cool. Good job. Okay, now, this is the second dance. Let me get a drink first. Okay, here's the steps to the second dance. Goes like this. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right? There we go, like this. Okay? To the beat. Oh, by the way, you were all in beat because all of your heads were going like this. That's good. Give yourselves a hand. That is good. Okay, here we go. Remember, it goes like this. Decide which foot you want to start with your partner. Okay, well, go with the right foot. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, here we go. Hey, young, hey, young, hubbing now. Hey, young, hubbing now. Hey, young, hubbing now. Hey, hubbing now. Hey, away, hey, young, Mike Quasca, to Kubenga, Diga, no time, so done, hey, away, hey, young, oh, hey, young. Did you hear it? Okay, tutor time. Hey, young, oh, hey, young, hey, stop. Hey, young, oh, hey, young, hey, stop. Hey, young, oh, hey, stop. Okay, here we go. Hey, young, hey, young, hubbing now. Hey, young, hubbing now. Hey, hubbing now. Hey, hubbing now. Hey, away, hey, young, oh, hey, young, hey, young. Some of you did it. Let's give yourselves a hand. Okay, back to your seats. Gosh, you guys did so good. We could have a Navajo song and dance right here at Adams State College. Very nice. So, The dances that you saw previous is more intertribal, and they happen mostly at powwows. These two dances here are part of the enemy way ceremony. It's for returning veterans when they need to have some help with their emotions and psychic and that kind of stuff to recover from war. And that ceremony lasts several days. And dancing and singing and joking is part of it. And this is the dancing part. And so when people dance, they have to have good thoughts and a good heart and healing so that the person can take your power and heal himself. And that way, along with the songs and the prayers and the herbs and the giving and all the things that go with the enemy way ceremony, the person becomes close to being as normal as possible. Then there are other ceremonies that will help out. And there's counseling, like we said, client-centered counseling, humor, singing, those kind of things. I like to sing in my car. How many of you sing in your car? See, that's healing to me. I'm driving down the road, and I'm going, she's a little bit country. And so, and like, I do different kinds of, like Native American church. I'm going down the road and I'm going, and I'll be going, yeah. So I know some of you, how many of you sing in the shower? See, I love to sing in the shower because there's an echo, right? And sometimes I get down in the shower. It's kind of like, hey, nah, yeah, or I pretend like I'm Elvis, Yazzie, Begay, Benali, Bilagody. And I'm in the shower and I'm going, I think I'm at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm going, I wish I was in the land of cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. And when you're in the shower, you forget you're buck naked. And so when you're getting down, things are flopping around and you don't care. That's, singing in the shower. Those of you who sing in the shower, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So life is ceremony. When you have sang those songs, danced those dances, prayed the prayers, been a part of ceremony, been a part of life. Life in beauty. Life in harmony. Sa'anare. Beklehojon. The search for old age in beauty. I talked a little bit about humor. Humor is very important in Native American life. I'll tell you a couple of old Navajo jokes. If there's any Navajos in the audience, they'll go, that's an old joke. But most of you aren't Navajos, so I'll tell you. It seems that an old white couple, Bilagody we call them, decided to drive through the Navajo Nation. Reservation to some of you, to us it's Navajo Nation. We prefer Navajo Nation, but you like to call it reservation. As long as there's a shin in it, I guess. Navajo Nation. The old couple were driving through from Shiprock, New Mexico. The first town they get to after Shiprock was a place called Peace, not Spots. But the spelling on it is Technose Post. And so the old man goes, this place is called Technose Post. And the woman goes, nah, I don't think it's called Technose Post. And they argued about it until the next community, about 20, 30 minutes away. And that community was called Denihoso. And the old man called it Deniso. And the woman, he says, this place is called Deniso. The woman goes, nah, I don't think it's called Deniso. They argued about it till the next community, which was Chinle. And they drive into Chinle, and the man goes, this place is called Chinle. And the lady goes, nah, I don't think it's called Chinle. And it's about lunchtime. They stop to eat at an eatery, and just as they're about ready to order, the man goes, wait a minute, miss. I want you to tell us where we are. And the lady goes, this is, and she goes, wait a minute, I want you to enunciate. I want you to speak clearly. I want you to be slow because I want to learn how to say this place. And she says, okay. And she goes, Burger King. Old Navajo joke. Here's the other one. Where's the state capital of Colorado? Denver. State official from Denver comes down to an Indian rancher and he says, we're going to build a highway through your ranch. And the Indian rancher goes, but. And he goes, no buts about it. We're going to build a highway through your ranch. And he starts walking down to the Indian rancher's land. And the Indian rancher goes, no, you can't go down there. And the man turns around and arrogantly pulls out a card. And he says, see this? This is a card from the governor from the state of Colorado. Says that anywhere in the state of Colorado I can go, even on Indian land. And so the Indian rancher, not wanting to argue with the state officials, and the official walks down into the meadow, and a few minutes later you hear, ah! And the state man is running up the hill with the prize bull's horns right here, just staying in front of it. And the Indian rancher goes, show him your card. So for that couple of seconds, you forgot your problems. Some of you had problems coming in today. Some of the things that, hurts. But just for that few moments, few seconds, you forgot those problems and just laughed. And that's healing. And that's part of Sa'anare. And singing. If you can get into singing, some of you already do. You get to that level, right? You get to that spot, and all of a sudden, it's carrying you. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombers seen in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free? Yeah! See, you can get into it. O'er the land of the free. And so singing is like that too. With Native America, they go, see that? It's the same area. And when I'm getting into it, it's a healing. So that is part of Sa'anare, Bikehujon. Sa'anare, Bikehujon. Repeat it. Perfect. Is an educational philosophy. The Navajo philosophy is an education philosophy. It's also a prevention philosophy. The prevention of ill health, the maintenance of good health. And that's where you get that whole idea of harmony, right? In the movies, they go, oh, there's my deer, my uncle the deer, my cousin the tree, Hollywood. And there's the eagle, he's my grandfather, stuff like that, that Hollywood. But in actuality, the reason why that exists is because our philosophy is a preventative philosophy, the prevention of ill health. For example, not to be spiritually weak, to have inner strength. Inner strength is in the teachings of most Native American tribes. In Navajo, it's called Hachorne. The Hachorne, inner strength. And from inner strength, you can achieve inspiration. You can achieve your life orientation. It's a part of Sa'anare, Bikehujon, say it. The Navajo philosophy of life. And if you have inner strength, you can address the inconsistencies of life, which there are so many, huh? Just when you think everything is cool, it's not cool. Just when you think, oh, I got it, it's done, it's not done. Those are the inconsistencies of life. And another basic philosophy of Navajo is Hashketerne, which means get ready. What group of little boys use that phrase? A scout. Someone said it? Is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind of, obedient, cheerful, sweet, brave, clean, reverent, right? A scout is prepared. Where do you think that came from? Native Americans. To be prepared for the inconsistencies of life. To plan ahead so that the decision's already made. Don't wait till you get to the cliff to decide whether it's dangerous, because you're not Wile E. Coyote. You fall, you die. Wile E. Coyote can go. And then get back up and do it again, right? We can't do that. So we need to plan ahead. Be prepared is a part of Navajo philosophy of life. I remember I had to prepare for stereotypes because I grew up in a mostly non-Indian, I went to school in a mostly non-Indian community, and there was always some teacher that would come to me and go, "Can you speak Indian?" And I said, "Yes." "How do you say James in Navajo?" And I would go, "James." And then they would put me up in front of the class and they would go, "Can you sing Indian?" And I'd say, "Yeah." And they'd all get a charge out of it. Because they think all Indians can sing. Not all Indians can sing. They think all Navajos can ride horses. You are looking at one Navajo who cannot ride a horse to save his life. I know, because I'm also an actor and I tried out for some movies and they give me the ugly Indian Hollywood horse, short. And when you ride it, you're like this. And I couldn't ride it. I was okay as long as it didn't turn a corner, but it turned a corner and I splot. So I missed out on the. And another thing, they think that all Navajos can run. You're looking at one of the Navajos who cannot run. I remember in junior high, I changed junior high, and I came into my new junior high, and the coach of the track team met me at the door. Because here was this Navajo coming to his school, and Navajos can run. And I walk in, and he's like, red carpet, soda pop. And he's got his arms around me, and I'm going, what is wrong with this guy? And so we go out on the track the next day. He has me run the 50-yard dash. I'm last place. The 100-yard dash. I'm the last place. All the white boys are running me into the ground. The 440, the 880, the mile. I'm last place. Then he's all dejected and he goes, cross country. Navajos can run cross country. So we went cross country, last place. So stereotypes is something that we have to deal with. I remember he didn't talk to me for 6 months. The prevention of emotional instability is also a part of Sa'anari. Say it. Yes, emotional instability. Prepare for the inconsistencies of life. Know what makes you happy. Know what makes you sad. I mean, that's common sense, right? Freud talks about it. Erickson talks about it. Maslow talks about it. They all studied Indians. Know what makes you happy and what makes you sad. The prevention of cognitively diminished. Learn how to use your noggin, because knowledge is power, right? Knowledge is power. I didn't get introduced to pizza till I was 22. Navajos have a thing about we don't like snakes. I particularly don't like snakes. But back in the old days, before all these pizza companies, you go to a pizza shop and the pepperonis, they look like snakes lined up on the wall. And then the cook would cut the pepperoni and put it on the pizza. And so here's this Navajo who's deathly afraid of snakes. This beautiful girl goes, James, let's go get a pizza, and I'm like this. Follow her in, and there's this wall of snakes, and he's cooking them. And the only thing that left me in there was this pretty girl. I wanted her badly. And so I ate the snakes. But I found out it wasn't snake, it was pepperoni. From then on, I knew knowledge is power. Knowledge. So those of you who are in school, congratulations. I wish I was. If I had my druthers, I'd stay in school till they buried me. It's the best place to be. So the prevention of emotional instability, cognitive diminishment, physical weakness, the prevention of physical weakness. That's where you get all of the Navajos have a teaching, run in the morning before the sun rises. And so we're running in the morning. When I was a little boy, I'd run in the morning. I wasn't very fast, but I ran. And they'd say, diddle washer, which means yell. So I'd be running before, still dark, and I'm running down the highway, and I'm going, running as fast as I could go. Because one time I was jogging, and my dad says, that's not running. Your butt should be shaking. So, and yelling. Then I found out, I took running class at Brigham Young University. And I found out why Navajos teach that you should yell when you run. There's science to this. Why do you think? It works on the cardiovascular system. And cardiovascular system is very important to singing. That takes cardiovascular power. And so when you can run and be healthy and have a clear mind and be emotionally stable and be intelligent, you can carry on Navajo way of life. You can teach role models Navajo way of life. Music is a healing. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm singing, but it makes me feel good. I remember I had this idol. His name was Edley Nate. And he would sing the song. And he would be getting down, just like Elvis. But this was a Pueblo song. Way ya, hey, 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 ya. Way ya, way ya, way ya, way ya, way yo, oh, oh, hey yo, nay yo, hey yo, nay yo. Way ya, way ya, way ya, way ya, way yo, oh, 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 hey yo, nay yo, hey yo, nay yo. Nay, ho, 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 way, oh, way ya, hey, nay, lo, nay, way, oh, way, ya, hey, nay, lo. Hey, 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 ho, 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 hey, nay, yo. Hey, nay, yo, hey, nay, yo. Song, music is a healing. Part of Sa'an. Music restores. Hojon. Navajo concept. Hojon. Beauty, health, harmony, and balance. And the beauty of it is the more you sing, the more instances of healing. So tonight when you're driving home, sing a song. It's like doing a prayer. It's like feeling okay. And song is the doorway to being in harmony. It is prayer. It connects each one of us in harmony with the world and the solar system and the universe. I forgot the galaxy. That too. The last thing I want to impart to you, and again, I'm talking Navajo. You know, all tribes have different teachings, and they have beautiful teachings. I think the Utes are around this area somewhere really close. They have some beautiful, beautiful teachings, too. It would be great if you could bring one of their people in, have them teach you the Ute philosophy of life. It was the Ute philosophy of life, and the Northern Cheyenne philosophy of life, and the Navajo Sa'anare, who created a substance abuse prevention program in Salt Lake City, Utah, under Dennis Taylor. And Mrs. Reagan heard about it, and she called us into the White House for the first White House conference on prevention. And everybody brought their ideas, and they decided to use the modality from the Salt Lake City Indian Alcoholism Counseling and Recovery House, which is Ute, Cheyenne, Navajo, with little pieces of other tribes teaching. So, the billions of dollars that's being spread across the United States today for prevention efforts of all different kinds of things started right there with that White House conference for the prevention of substance abuse using Native American philosophy. So each tribe has something to teach, to impart on this world. Repeat after me. Yate. John Wayne, he's my favorite actor. My uncle was his best friend from Monument Valley. And he's in all of his movies. He always plays a drunk Indian. My uncle really loves to play a drunk Indian. Where's the whiskey? Where's the whiskey? You'll see him in John Wayne movies. John Wayne made famous the term Yatahe, right? No matter what Indian tribe John Wayne was fighting, all the Indians always said Yatahe. I even heard Yatahe with an African tribe in one movie. I think it was Tarzan. Africans come up, they're all black. I think they were pygmies, and they go, Yatahe! Well, hey, that's Navajo. Each tribe has their own greeting. I remember there was a Ute Indian up in Salt Lake City. I always go, Mike! I go, no, it's James. But Mike is a greeting. I'll let some of you come and tell you what it means, but it's a good one. Yat-eh. I want you to say it correctly. 3 syllables. Yat-eh. Okay. And so when you shake hands, you do it like it's a blessing. Sister, stand up. Okay, so Yat-eh Shiteje. Yat-eh sister. Yat-eh Shiteje. And you say Yat-eh Shinai, older brother. Yat-eh Shiteje. And you say Yat-eh Shinai. Right. Adoyat Eshade, older sister. I'm just getting myself in trouble here. I ain't older than you, you old man. Yat-eh is a blessing. And so you don't go, Latohi. It just kind of loses it when you say it. It's like going, bless you. Like the preacher going, bless you. That's the way John Wayne taught the world. But it's pronounced Yat-eh. It's a blessing. And the blessing follows the philosophy of Sa'anrei. Yat-eh Shiteje. May it be beautiful before you, wherever you go, in your future, whoever you meet, whatever you do. Whatever you accomplish, may it be in beauty. Little sister, that's a part of Yat-eh. Little sister, may it be beautiful behind you, wherever you've been, whatever you've done, whatever people that you've talked to, your history, your trail, may it be in beauty. And that entails repentance sometimes, forgiveness sometimes. May it be beautiful behind you, part of Yat-eh. May it be beautiful below you, little sister, here on Mother Earth, all creation. May it be beautiful below you, everything and everywhere you are. Wherever you walk, beauty will follow you. May it be beautiful below you, little sister. May it be beautiful above you in this atmosphere, in this solar system, in this galaxy, in this universe. Little sister, wherever you are, may it be beautiful above you. May it be beautiful all around you. Yat-eh Shiteje, little sister, bless you. And then when she says Yat-eh to me, she's blessing me. So when you meet somebody, you bless each other. And in the old days, you would cry a little because you didn't see each other very often. So, you are my ambassadors now, every one of you sitting here in this audience. You are my ambassador as a Navajo, as a Native American, as an Indian.
Adams State College. Great stories begin here.